Today we're doing a life casting of Jim Causey. Life casting is meant to honor him for what he has done serving us through the Vietnam War, flying his helicopter. We're going to be casting his hand on the control stick. I think it's very important that we honor people that have made a difference, and certainly anyone that's serving in our country to preserve our freedom is making a difference.
A battalion of U.S. 1st Air Cavalry clashes with North Vietnamese regulars in the central coastal plain near Bong Son. Heavy and accurate sniper fire, zeroed in by telescopic sights, keeps our forces pinned down and dug in. Supporting fire from airmobile gunships helps to drive off the Kong, estimated to number about 150. After the fighting, copters put down to evacuate the wounded. 2 Americans were listed as dead. One was a machine gunner, and the second his company commander, who took over the machine gun from his fallen comrade and was killed himself. 13 GIs were wounded, 4 enemy soldiers were counted among the casualties.
My name is Jim Causey, and I'm here at the Don Wiegand studio in Chesterfield, Missouri. I was invited here by Don to cast my hand holding the cyclic grip of the helicopter that I flew in Vietnam. And I'm proud of my service in Vietnam.
When Gussie Bush was posing for me in '82, he was wearing his his grandfather's Anheuser Eagle bolo pin right here. Tim, going in the room in there in front of the Spirit of Hope, there's a little white box about this big, the metal, sitting on the table right in front of Pop.
Okay.
Right in front, a little square white box. So he squirmed so much that his hand got stuck after about 35 minutes. I ripped it off, and there's the live cast, because I used resin on it, with half of Gussie's hair off his hand.
Oh, look at that. Oh, God. Right.
Okay, once we start mixing, I'm going to concentrate on the viscosity over there. So this is a tricky mold. I only have X amount of time to get your hand in, get it set and positioned.
I'll be ready, Jim.
Okay?
We're ready.
All right.
Yep.
Let's go. I'm going to give it a crack. Yes, sir. Clean that, Tim. I'll get that big curve. Okay.
I was invited here by Don to cast my hand holding the cyclic grip of the helicopter that I flew in Vietnam. And I'm proud of my service in Vietnam. But I'd like to take a moment to tell you a couple of things. First of all, I went to Vietnam feeling very comfortable that I had surrendered my life to Christ, and whatever happened to me, I would be in the safe arms of Christ. I was drafted in 1966, went to officer school, came out as a second lieutenant of the Army. I went to the Army's helicopter school and then went to Vietnam, where I was assigned to a cavalry unit, and I was an air cavalry scout flying an OH-6 Alpha helicopter with the mission of scouting out to find the enemy so that they could be dealt with by larger forces. It was a risky job.
Am I mixing more than enough plaster? No. Because I didn't want to run out.
Okay. Good. Way down here like this.
Oh, it's just too straight. Go ahead. Shallow in little pieces.
Okay.
Go shallow. Look, see what I'm doing? Mm-hmm. I'm doing little beats at a time, okay? I'm gonna go slow. Don't go sideways. I am right now, but don't. Don't do what I say, not what I do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here you go.
Okay.
You can come right here. Yeah, see, that's something. This is hard right here, so we're not too far down right there. Okay. So you're taking the negative shape away, considering the mold to be that negative mold, or it's called the waste mold. So you waste the mold. It's a one print. I don't know what the. So I want to expose the fingertips first, because the way you're holding the grip, I suspect we did it because about I poured that mold, but we'll find out when we open it. Air bubbles. This is what I'm trying to see here now.
You guys getting serious?
See this? Watch. It's kind of like an egg. Little pieces, you know. Yeah, go ahead.
That looks like a hand under stress to me.
pull that. I'm going to do what I told you not to do. Okay, now you can pull that apart.
I can't get down. There you go. Here, I just need to get this out a little bit so I can get my thumb under there. Okay.
Got a little water run, but not too bad.
Oops.
So we'll mount it. We'll mount it like this.
Yeah. Wow.
I'll put it on a board that's long.
That is powerful.
This.
Wow, that is just, that brings back a few memories. So let me tell you about Vietnam. A lot of people don't understand it who weren't there. Communism had taken control of China and had taken control of North Korea, and Vietnam was the next that was going to fall to communism. The free world felt that it was important to stop communism. It controls every aspect of your life. You have no freedom. You have no ability to do anything other than what you're told. While the war in Vietnam ended in an untraditional fashion, where all sides just walked away, we did stop communism so that Singapore, Malaysia, and all the countries in Southeast Asia that were in the way, Philippines, they had been protected because the free world said communism stops here. So my job as a scout, I told you was a bit risky, but it was worth it, and I'm proud of my service. But I want people to understand that about Vietnam. It was not a conflict that was in vain. It was a conflict that stopped something. When I came home in 1969, there wasn't a very good reception for Vietnam veterans at that time. We were disrespected. We were accused of being murderers and baby killers. And what we were doing is what our country asked us to do for the purpose of stopping communism. And it hurt us. And for 50 years, we've never felt like we were truly accepted and respected in a public format. I'm so grateful that our population is now respecting our Iraq War and Afghanistan veterans. They sacrificed as well. We lost 58,000 lives in Vietnam, and there's been about 4,000 lives lost in the war against terrorism. And all those lives are precious. And those of us who came back, we want them to be respected, and we want to be respected as well. So when we came back and didn't feel that a lot of respect, it hurt us deeply. And I'm very pleased and very happy that the current veterans are getting respect. So while we maybe have been forgotten, much like the Korean War veterans were forgotten, we're still proud of our service.